Automating inequality. How high-tech tools profile, police, and punish the poor by Virginia Eubanks. Technology can be a neutral tool. Author describes in Automating Inequality the computerized tools applied to social service provisions are designed with the institutional biases in our society, starting with the idea that poverty is the fault of poor people and that a goal of our welfare system is to make sure that nobody gets aid who does not deserve it. Automation does not improve processes, it just them make cheaper as well as more difficult to change. This book talks about the automation of processes used by various US institutions to deal with homelessness, poverty, and access to resources such as food, healthcare, and housing. The state of Indiana denies 1 million applications for healthcare, food stamps, and cash benefits in 3 years because a new computer system interprets any mistakes as a failure to cooperate. This book investigates the impacts of data mining, policy algorithm, and predictive risk model on poor and working class people in America. In UK, it is worth highlighting that public welfare in the USA, such as Medicaid, applies to a much smaller percentage of people than equivalent benefit in the UK and is generally only accessible to the most seriously disadvantaged residents. This book is about poverty and how American society views the poor. The author argues for the need to focus on social movements to build empathy and change people's view of the poor, and draws on the successes of the US civil rights movement. Author travels to Indiana, Pittsburgh, and Los Angeles, conducting interviews with administrators, social services staff, and most powerfully people unlucky enough to reside in the digital poorhouse. Technology allows government to harass and punish the poor, but the author shows what they need instead is help. Assistance may cost more than technology, at least in the short run. But as countries that are more generous with housing, cash, and health care have learned, it is the only effective way to fight poverty, along with poverty's associated ills from child abuse to drug addiction to homelessness.